Inspirators, it's Inspiring Vanessa here and welcome back to another interview for you all. I hope you're all staying safe and trying to maintain a positive mindset. Hopefully these interviews have been kind of uplifting you guys and putting you all in a good mood. So for today's guest, I have one of my amazing friends and her name is Sapphire. I know, very nice name, and she is a singer-songwriter and also social media influencer. So I'm very excited to do the interview with her today. I'm going to be asking her a bit about her singing journey, her social media journey on Instagram and YouTube. So I'm going to wait for Sapphire to log into the live and then we can start the interview off. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the little question bar down below and we can pick like maybe around 3 questions for at the end of the live stream. But otherwise, I'm very excited to get into it. I hope you are staying safe, as I said before. Thank you all to those who are logging in. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay. Very excited. Hope you all are as well. As I said before, leave some questions for the end of the interview.
Hi! How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? How's quarantine been going?
I'm good. Yeah, it's been alright. I mean, it's a bit boring, but we get through. How about you?
I mean, obviously this is half term now, so I can kind of like, I just got Disney Plus. I've been binge watching all the Disney Channel throwback movies, the TV shows, so I can just kind of have a week to relax and just to kind of take a bit more attention on myself as well. But first of all, thank you so much for coming on on this interview. It's lovely speaking to you again virtually anyways.
Yeah,
I hope you and your family have been staying safe.
Yeah.
So to get into the first question, when did you realise that you wanted to become a singer-songwriter?
Ooh, that's actually quite a difficult question. So I became a singer when I was 3.
Wow.
Became a singer.
I can't even sing at 13 years old, so very impressive.
I started singing when I was 3 and then kind of like decided that that's kind of what I wanted to do when I was 7 and then just kept going from there. But I started songwriting when I was 8. And that's when I kind of started like playing around with words and seeing what I could create. But only recently has that become more serious. But yeah, it's the best. I love it. It's great fun.
I mean, that's amazing, especially to start songwriting at 8 years old. I mean, for me, I've always loved writing. Never thought about writing songs just because I literally cannot sing to save my life. But that's still really amazing. Did you get like any lessons, or how did you, or are you like self-taught from like YouTube tutorials, or how did you kind of learn how to write songs even more and kind of improve on that?
To be honest, I think I just like listened to the stuff I liked and then just saw kind of vibes that I enjoyed and kind of words I like to use and kind of things like that. I guess I used to read a lot of books when I was younger and I still do. I like to get engrossed in someone else's story. So I used to write a lot of stories myself. So I guess I kind of learned to like rhyme words as well. So I guess I kind of taught myself in a way, but yeah, it was just by listening to other music. Yeah,
that's fantastic, because I know you have a lot of covers on YouTube, which I was watching for a very long time before I actually got to meet you. It was the Midnight Sun screening and you were performing there. Feels like yesterday, but it was actually quite a long time ago.
It was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I think around 2 years ago.
Crazy. That's so
Time
crazy.
flies when you're having fun, definitely.
Literally. I hope I can meet you again soon. Like, I hope it's not too long.
Crossing my fingers. The next question I have for you, it's probably a question that everybody's thinking about. I know that on social media platforms, it's like, well, there isn't really a specific way to go viral or to be famous on any social media, but we have had videos on your YouTube channel go up to over 4 million views. First of all, congratulations. That is an incredible and fantastic milestone to even achieve. So
thank you so much.
Giving all of the love to you. So what would you say is your secret to viral videos?
Honestly, I don't even know myself.
Same here.
Like, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like you try a billion things and you're like, oh my days, that worked. But then you try it again, it's like, that didn't work. Didn't work the second time. So I guess it's just kind of like a jackpot, kind of like, it's just a bit of luck. If you get lucky, then it, you know, it goes massive or something. But I guess just consistent posting has really kind of helped me gain views and stuff. Otherwise I have no clue. Literally no clue.
No
stuff
clue.
will go viral, stuff won't.
I mean, it's so funny because it's like one video can do really well, so then you're like, okay, so if I do the same things on this video to another video, that means all my videos can get like a decent view count. But then on that other video, just because you might have posted it on the wrong day or at the wrong time, the whole like outcome completely changes. I mean, social media is extremely complicated. Like the amount of people who have come up to me like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, and it's like, good luck on that one, because I've been doing it for 4 years and I still haven't gotten to what I want to do, if that makes sense. So I think social media is extremely complicated. So
I swear you'll get there. You'll get there.
Thank you.
Trust.
Obviously you've accomplished so much, so I'm very, very proud of you as well. And you're still doing amazing now. Coming out with the new covers, I have been watching them on YouTube. Very, very amazing.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. So the next question I have for you is, how and where do you kind of get the inspiration or ideas to write your songs?
Personal experience, probably. So I'm not a great talker. I'm not very good at like talking about how I feel. So someone will be like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But actually inside I'm crying. But I'm not very good at kind of talking my feelings or anything. So I kind of just put that into songs. So one of the songs I've written recently was actually inspired by my lights I've got up here.
Cool.
Because I was like laying on my bed.
On TikTok. They are
and, like,
super cool. I recently got like LED lights that I put up during quarantine. They only change 3 different colours because I think the remote is broken, but it still works really well.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they? They just give you like a little like bit of positivity when you're like when you're surrounded by so much negativity at the moment. It's kind of, it just gives you something. But yeah, just normally like personal experience or things I see or things other people experience and stuff like that.
How long does it take you, like up to an average time, like how long it takes you to write a song?
It depends. So if I'm like really deep in that mood or that emotion, then I'm like bang out a song in 15 minutes and it's like, that's it, there's the track, it's done. Like, I'm not going to touch it again. But then I'll have ones where I work for months. I just come back to it and then go back to it again, or rewrite a section because it's not quite fitting or something's not quite right. And then I'll have like a moment of feeling in that place with that solo song, and it's just like, I'm going to rewrite the whole thing. I'm going to write the whole thing again. I've done it. So it really just depends on the song, how I'm feeling and stuff like that. But normally like either 6 months or like 10 minutes. That's how it works.
Is a very big line between those two kind of time limits. But still, I always give like all of like the recognition to singers and songwriters as well, because I personally can never just kind of sit down and just like write a song. I don't understand how people do it, how you even begin to kind of get those skills. So obviously you're amazing. You already know that I think of that of you, but
thank you.
I mean,
so much.
I just think it's insane. I mean, it's almost like writing a book, but it's like a it is and it's not. There are some similarities and differences, but I remember a story, I think it was J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter book, when she was writing it. Obviously she has the first book, like the first copy, and then she gets the people to go over it, and then she adds more, and then she takes away, and it was such a long process. And me kind of looking at that or reading that in like an article, I was like, oh my goodness. And still you think of it and it's like, it's this kind of thick book. So I think the process is insane. Just to kind of hear 3 minutes on the radio, and it's like, how much effort did actually kind of go behind making the music video and making the song? So
it's no different to like YouTube videos as well. Like a YouTube video that we'll do will be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but then when people watch it, they don't actually like
super long.
Exactly. It's like you spend all that time trying to make sure it's right for a very, very short video. You spend hours creating it and then cut it all down to like a few bits. So it's the same.
And the worst thing is when it doesn't get the recognition that you wanted it to get in the first place.
I mean, this is gonna go huge, it's gonna be the best video.
I think when I was 10, the first video that hit 1,000 views on my channel was like a vlog, when I was
Really?
meeting the Merrill twins when we went to LA. So I think it's
Used to
because
love
everyone
them.
was talking about them that the video kind of the view count went up. But
Wow.
when I watched it back, it's not even filmed on landscape. I'm not speaking properly. It's like a 2-minute video. The camera's moving around. And then when I edit my videos now, and it takes me like an hour to edit, and then it takes me like how long to film. Then when I post it on my channel, it's like 50 views, and I'm
I
like,
know.
"Ah!"
It's so difficult, but I mean, it's just one of those things that we get used to, don't we? It's just like, well, it might work, it might not. It's the same with songwriting. It's literally identical. It's the same. I've chucked so many songs out the window recently. Just like, nah, I'm not going to use that one. Not going to use that one, even though I spent hours on them. So, oh well, that's just how it works.
Yeah, I think that's with everything, basically. Yeah.
Literally.
The next question I have for you that I've kind of been asking like, some of the singers I've been interviewing. I think it's quite a fun question to answer. But
Okay.
if you could collaborate with any singer or maybe songwriter, who would you want to have or sing a duet with?
I'd love to do a duet with Sabrina Carpenter. I
Ooh.
love her. She's amazing.
Yeah.
But songwrite with, I'd either love to songwrite with Matt Healy from the 1975. He's like my biggest inspiration for writing. Or Lana Del Rey.
Oh yeah.
Because they are amazing.
A
Or
very
Lord.
big icon,
Lord is very
yeah.
good as well. Their creativeness is beyond me. I'm just like, how on earth did you come up with this concept? It's crazy. But yeah, probably them. Or like Ariana Grande, obviously, because I'm like obsessed. But yeah, those are probably my go-to.
Who would you say is like the first person like you kind of looked up to, or the first person like when you were kind of thinking about getting into singing? Who was that kind of celebrity, or even it could be like one of your family members that kind of inspired you or kind of pushed you towards actually taking that next step?
So, I don't know. It's a really hard one because I started in musical theatre, so my kind of first inspiration was like High School Musical. So it was like
Oh yeah.
Gabriella and Troy were my absolute. I had like the CD that had just Troy Bolton's voice on it, so I could sing Gabriella's parts. I was that kid. But probably like Adele or something like that. She was kind of like my biggest inspiration when I was younger. Just because I loved her voice, I thought she was incredible. So yeah, probably Adele to start singing when I was like 7 or 8. So
Yeah, I mean, I love Adele's music, and I think
Yeah.
she's just like a very powerful singer and like powerful individual, let alone having her voice going along with it. But
oh, literally, yeah. She's
I
incredible.
can definitely see you doing a cover with like some insane singers in the future. So don't worry, we're all waiting for it to happen.
Let's
Crossing
hope
our
one day.
fingers.
We'll see.
We'll see, but hopefully
Yeah.
it will happen. I can definitely see that and envision that for you in the future. Obviously after lockdown as well.
Absolutely.
And then the concerts will start coming back on and things like that. Yeah.
I'm so excited for that moment. When that happens, hallelujah. Literally.
Quite literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an amazing moment for everyone. Just going to be like,
It
wow,
is.
I can finally be around other people.
I
That
know.
is
I feel like
over,
it's going to be
5
very
people.
weird. I'm slightly nervous about it because I'm kind of like, what is it going to be like? I feel like everyone's going to fear each other a little bit for a bit, I think. I am, definitely. I'm going to be like, am I allowed to touch you or not? Because I'm a hugger. I'm like, if I see someone that I know, I'm like, I'm going to give you a hug. So it's one of those, isn't it? You just got to stop yourself. Oh well.
Like if I were to meet up with my friends like in lockdown, obviously still being 2 meters apart, like, even though I'm still speaking to them, or even like FaceTime, I'm just like, I just want to hug you. Like, I just want to hug you and just kind of everything go back to normal. But I think everybody feels like that, so at least we're not like completely going insane. We're all kind of feeling the same way. Yeah,
exactly. I feel it's good that we're all in the same boat instead of just some people are allowed and some people aren't. It makes things much easier and better. So.
Totally agree. The next question I have for you is kind of a question, or a frequent question that I've been asking on my interviews for kind of people staying positive during lockdown, of like influencers. And it is, do you think social media is a positive or negative influence on young people? It could be both anyways.
I do think it is like a mix. I think in more ways it's negative because I think we all end up going, when we're bored, we end up scrolling through photos of girls we think that are prettier than us, and we're like, oh, I wish I looked like them. But actually, they're probably doing the same, if you get what I mean. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it is quite negative. But then on the other side, we're lucky that we have it, because without it, I wouldn't be able to do this, and I wouldn't be where I am, and stuff like that. So I think that we all feel both sides of it. We all feel the negative sides, and we feel the positive sides. But I would like to say it's 100% positive on here. But sadly, I really can't.
Yeah.
But yeah. Social media has its place, and you can use it either in a positive way or a negative way. And I just try to use it in the positive way. You know, I try not to end up scrolling for hours on other people's Instagram, because there's no point. You kind of get to the point where it's just like, why am I doing this? There's no reason for why I need to do this. But yeah, I don't know. It's a mix of both.
It's definitely a mix of both, but good vibes only. You're just going to spread positive and good vibes, especially during quarantine.
Yes, we all need it.
We can say that for sure.
We need it,
so now I have a couple questions from the people who are watching the live. So thank you all for watching the live, people who are logging in right now. The question is from Mercedes Waterson 09, and they said, what is your favourite song that you have written? Love you both, XOXO. Love you too.
Okay, so I've written one recently that I love. That's my favourite. And it's going to be coming out soon, but in a couple months. That's probably my favourite one, and you'll hear it one day and you'll be like, I understand why, because it's just kind of quirky, and I'm so excited. But songs that I've written that are out, I did a song with Alan Walker, which was kind of cool, and that one's called Unity, and that was really good fun to do, and it's a great song. I love the song because it's like a community song, isn't it? It's like loads of people come together to make a song. So yeah, that one probably. Yeah, those two.
Those two. Well, I can't wait to hear the one that's going to be coming out in a couple months' time.
Yeah, I got one before it and then one after. I'm so excited.
One of my friends, Julianne, she messaged me before the live, and she said that she's a massive fan of you. She's following you for a while. And she said, I love you both so much. What got you both to start social media?
You go first, because all I've done is answer questions, so you go first.
The interview is about you though, but okay.
No,
I started social media when I kind of started my YouTube channel and started speaking. So I went to an event. One of the speakers were there, invited me on stage, realised that speaking was something that could let me help people, speak to people, travel at the same time. It was just kind of a nice package that I thought about to kind of do in the future. So then I had my YouTube channel, because one of the YouTubers there at the event was like a bit younger than me, but I was like, oh my goodness, she's a YouTuber and she's younger than me, so that means I can kind of do it too. And then I made my Instagram account. I think it just kind of grew from there. But otherwise, when I was 9, it's not like me starting at 13 just because everyone was on the live, if that makes sense. So
yeah.
On like social media at the time. But what about you?
That's amazing. You literally have an amazing story. You're literally incredible.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff you've done. That's crazy. I started social media because all I did was sing around the house, and I had stage fright at the time. I wouldn't touch a stage because of past experience, and it was just a reason for me to start singing without having to see an audience. And it really, really helped me, because I realised that the camera was millions of people that could have the opportunity to view the video, you know. So yeah, that's kind of why I started, and then it kind of snowballed from there. But yeah, it's not as exciting a story as yours, but oh well.
Well, I think we're all very glad that you still did start social media, because I think you've made an incredible impact. I mean, ever since you just started when you were still like, I think maybe around my age, obviously as you're doing it, still continuing doing it now, but you're a massive inspiration to not only me, but a lot of us who are watching the live right now.
Thank you so much. You are
You're
as
welcome.
well, like seriously.
Thank
You're
you.
Incredible.
Thank you. The next question is from, oh, I didn't click on it properly. Okay, there you go. The next question is from Nelly.Smith, and she says, what's your favourite thing about your fans or supporters?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I just love how positive everyone is. Like, everyone's so nice, and that's so nice because it's like we're radiating positive vibes to each other and stuff. I also love how everyone just like loves the same things. Like, it's really weird. Like, I'll say that I like something and everyone else is like, yeah, I love that too. So we're basically friends. I've literally, my whole life I've called fans friends instead of like fans, because I don't really like the word fan. I'm like, So yeah, Little Gems is our community name.
Oh, that is such a cute name.
Yeah, but I love every single one of them because it's just kind of like, they're just nice people and they're normal and they appreciate that I'm normal too. You know, I'm just a kid, like, seriously. But yeah, I love them all. So
that is so sweet, because I get so many messages on like Instagram, or like you have the requests, and it's like, oh my goodness, you replied back to me, and it's like, so for me, I was like, well, I didn't see the big deal from it, because obviously I'm probably at the same age as them, and I go to school as well, just as they do, or kind of have the same lifestyle, even though I have social media. So I think it's just really nice. You get to reach out to so many new people you never would have been able to meet through social media. So in a way, you start praising that part of social media rather than kind of the negative parts of it, you can say.
Agreed.
Yeah, so before we kind of end the interview, everybody's commenting. This live is going to be on my IGTV for those who are looking in right now. You can rewatch it, do not worry. But just for a final thing for you to say, Sapphire, where can we find you on all social medias? If people don't already follow you already, and any kind of last message to help people stay positive during lockdown.
So you can find me if you just type in Sapphire to like any social media. My YouTube, just type in Sapphire, but my Instagram is like Sapphire Official. I hope you guys like my stuff and like my videos. I've got original music coming like way too soon. I'm so excited. I'm literally like pumped. And for everyone who's like feeling a bit down or needs some kind of like happiness, keep smiling, because amazingly, just putting a smile on your face can make you feel so much better. Trust me, every time I'm feeling sad, I just smile and it helps me through. Seriously. And another thing is to put a pen like sideways. I don't have a pen here, but here, put it sideways, and that's a fake smile, so it instantly makes you smile. So there's a trick I learned. If you don't want to actually smile, just put a pen between your teeth. I don't know where I learned that, but yeah, just stay positive and everything will be okay sometime soon.
Thank you so much for that lovely message. I don't know where that kind of pencil case just kind of came out of nowhere, but
who knows?
Anybody who does want to stay more positive, actually, scientifically proven, a genuine smile releases endorphins, and that makes you more happier.
Yes,
so if you are feeling a bit down, especially in lockdown, put a genuine smile on your face so you can kind of uplift your mood a little bit more. But thank you so much, Sapphire, for being on this live stream. I had an amazing time speaking to you.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope to see you really soon. Like, seriously, I hope it's not too long away.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you so much for having me.
When this is all over, then we can meet each other again. I definitely miss you a lot.
Yeah, same here. It's been too long. But thank you so much for having me. I've loved having like this. It's been so much fun. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. I feel exactly the same way. As you said before, everybody who doesn't follow Sapphire already, go and follow her on all social medias, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And thank you again, and I'll speak to you soon. All right,
yeah,
bye,
absolutely.
Sapphire.
Thank you. Bye.